And I don't think people realize, like, I'm sorry, but this whole theory of evolution thing, it's not called fact of evolution. It's called a theory of evolution.
Mm.
It's just a theory. It's not proven. It isn't fact because they'll admit, and that no anthropologist is gonna argue with you that they're still looking for the missing link. Like that we haven't found it. We're still looking for it.
You're never gonna find it. I mean, like they're always saying they're still looking for it. I'm sure they found it. They're just not gonna let you know that they found it.
I mean,
And that missing link is probably Bigfoot.
but I just don't think that we're even close to these things, man. Like, here's a chimpanzee.
Mm.
Okay. Now I picked up a hairless. I took a picture of a hairless one so you can actually see the muscles,
Yeah.
bro. That's a chimpanzee. Like,
We are of that, but we are far from that. Very far, much farther than what they're probably telling you. And we get into like how we came directly from that, and why they're still there is then you get into the other conspiracy theories is in Zachariah Sitchin's theory that we were genetically manipulated from them to become what we are now.
right, and which we'll get into later.
Which
and that's
would
exactly
which
what
would
I think, yeah.
which would answer the massive gap and why they're still there and why we're here now and everything like that. Yeah.
So to go back down and exposing the evolution, right? If we came from this, right? Because I'm telling you right now, that if that thing was in this room, I don't care, bro. Us versus
No,
that thing,
nope, nothing. You can't do nothing, dude. You're dead.
we're dead.
That thing is insanely strong. It's not that big, but it's smaller in size than you, but it's like 5 times the strength of you, dude.
Like I could bench 375. You could bench what?
155, 160.
155. Our strength against that thing, if it's a battle of the death, we know it. It knows it.
Oh,
like,
we are dead.
we're dead.
Yeah, like we would go to the gym, bench 375. What'd you say, 365?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like a little bitch compared to that thing, dude.
it's ridiculous. Yeah, how
That thing
strong they are.
probably put up like 900 pounds.
So my only thing is this, man. Like I don't know, like something's not adding up. Like I just don't feel like we evolved from this thing. And if we're gonna go into it, so let's talk about casting, right? Footprints.
Well, in terms of evolution, I really do think, in terms of evolution, if we weren't genetically manipulated, we would have eventually evolved into Bigfoot. And we should be Bigfoot now,
So you
but
think
we're
if you
not.
left apes on this planet
If you-
for billions of years,
it-
it would eventually be a human?
It would eventually be something like a human. It would be whatever Bigfoot eventually turns into.
So I want to show you this. What is this?
That's a casting of the Bigfoot foot.
Right? That's a casting of the foot. Okay. Now, what's interesting about this is that's not how our feet are. A lot of people don't realize it. But if you look at this photo here, that is what our feet look like. And even in a cast, our feet look the same. So if you notice when we step, right? And when we take a step, like we're landing on the ball of the foot, there's an arch. There's a huge arch that's in the human foot. When people fake these Bigfoot, steps and say, "Oh, I saw a Bigfoot," they make them look like that because they're actually ignorant and don't realize, like, oh shit, like that's why you can tell the real ones from the fake ones. But there's another reason for that.
Bigfoot's flat-footed.
Um,
Bigfoot's flat-footed as fuck.
right, but there's a reason for that. Like its bone structure is completely different. If you look at the bone structure of a Neanderthal, it's the exact same footprint. There's a reason for that.
Okay.
It's because of how robust it is and how much mass it has. And when it takes steps the way it takes them, it spreads everything, the entire weight through its entire body, and it steps properly. It actually walks right. We as humans don't walk correctly. And the reason for that is our arch and the way we come and we're bending at the knee, it's hurting our knee. Why do you think we get bad knees when we get
Think
older?
we're like faulty design in our
I believe
body?
we're in faulty design because I believe that the ideology of corporations is a universal thing, and that's greed. And I'll explain that later. I know you're probably like, "What the fuck?" No, trust me.
Hey, where are we going with this?
Like, trust me when I
Okay.
get into this. But there is a huge conspiracy behind this, and the reason why is because of the fact that there are different origins that we're not aware of. One more thing too. Here's another image. I mean, what I'm doing here is trying to show how different we are from primates. I mean, look at the throat right there. I mean, look how that it's so different. Like an ape, you do know it can eat and yell and talk and swallow all at the same time, right? And we can't do that. You know what happens if we try to
We choke.
shit comes out of our nose. Like It's our makeup is completely different. There's no possible way, even though we watch Planet of the Apes and we see apes talking with their type of,
Their anatomy.
there's no way they can't modulate words like we're doing right now. They'll never be able to talk no matter what.
Yeah, not with their current anatomy. They can't.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the chimpanzee? The Coco or whatever?
Coco, the silverback gorilla.
I thought it was a chimpanzee,
No, it's a gorilla.
but it's like the smartest,
She can speak. She can do sign language.
she can do sign language, but
Yeah.
they can't never be able to talk ever.
No.
You know what I mean?
But I think it's dope as fuck that she could do sign language. And she's like talking to us in ways that it's like hella cryptic and like it's just out there, like how she talks to us. It makes complete coherent sense and like in what she's signing to us, but it's just like
Right. And I can agree with that. I could agree that you could teach that. But I mean, just look at this. Look at gorilla skull. Look at the skull. Look at the skull difference. That's not. They like to talk about that's a transition. This is how we transitioned and we evolve. Like you said, billions of years later we would evolve. But we still have not found the missing link. To me, that's not a transition. Looking at that is a complete transformation. Every single one of those skulls is a complete transformation. Like, to me, I would not even say that that's the same species at all. Like, it would never evolve into that. And there's a reason why.
I mean, it could give it enough time. It can.
Yeah, how much time? You know what I mean? To me, again, it's just a theory of evolution that will be proven true for a lot of reasons. So does it take 50 million years? I mean, look at the fossils found of this crocodile. 50 million years later.
I'm sure that crocodile on the left is a lot larger than the one on the right. It's just the way the picture is
They say
submitted.
it's the same size. Well, let's look in the other ones then. All right, it's not that one. How about the Chinese salamander? 300 million years. Does it take 300 million years to evolve?
Interesting.
It's the same size. I mean,
Micro. It looks like it's a slightly different one.
you think so? Okay.
Micro.
This one is the most interesting one. This one they just found off the coast of Africa. They said this thing has been,
Extinct for a long ass
for
time.
360 million years. But look,
There it is.
there it is, and it's the exact same thing. The exact
It's
same.
a damn
size,
good fossil on the left. Damn, you even see it all its details.
right? And that's what's nuts.
Oh wait. See, the one on the left has 3. It is different.
No, it's not because
wait.
the fin's hiding.
I see
it's
it.
flat
Okay.
against the thing.
It's got 3. It's got 6 flip fins. What the hell?
But it was extinct though. But here's my thing: where's the evolution? It didn't have to evolve. I mean, I don't know how much longer we need for things to evolve. I just don't.
Some things evolve, some things don't. Maybe not all of them evolve.
But like I said, I need to see one. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but none of these.
It's interesting.
Right? There's no proof of de-evolution, and that's what's funny about all of it.
Maybe some things take a lot longer to evolve than others as well. Think about that.
Unless you're trying to hide something.
Like
So-
what? Elaborate.
So elaborate.